We're so lucky to have the gorgeous Sharyne back on our show. Thank you for coming again.
Thank you. It's always good to be here. Always good to see you, Camilla.
It's always good to talk to you. Now, you are still running Dance Like a Diva.
I certainly am. And it's growing.
But now you've moved locations, haven't you? Where are you now?
So I've moved up to the beautiful Blue Mountains, and I've met the most amazing creative women in the mountains, and we've got a good little troupe going. We've got some really good performances coming up.
Right.
Yeah, for some of the festivals in the mountains. So Winter Magic being one we're working on. I'll be running a burlesque workshop, but we'll also be doing some showgirly performances. People are really on board the idea of showcasing women of all different ages, shapes, sizes. So.
Well, that's what Dance Like a Diva is all about, isn't it? It's not just geared towards
body positive, beauty that's inside you and all this creativity. You can't shut it down. There has to still be some vehicles for it. Most dance companies are very youth focused, and there are reasons for that, but I do think that as you get older as a dancer, you still have so much to give, and it can be maybe different than a young dancer in a dance company, but it's still valid and it's still really beautiful, and it's still, most of all, really entertaining. It's really important that women see that older women can still dance, still be beautiful, be sexual human beings and sensual human beings, gorgeous at any size.
Absolutely.
I like that.
Yeah, I like that too.
Yeah,
and it does involve a lot of discipline and training.
Absolutely.
It's almost like an athlete, isn't it? You know?
Yeah, well, dancers are elite athletes.
Yeah.
It's enormous expectations on you and your body, and not just your physical, but you have to be able to put on a performance the same way again and again and again. You have to be in that character. You have to be a team player with the rest of the people you're dancing with. You have to be able to take instruction. You have to be able to take criticism, and they're all things that teach you self-discipline.
So what advice would you give young dancers?
I have this dialogue quite a lot, and the dance industry, particularly in Sydney, is extremely competitive. I think to be a truly good dancer, you need some life experience and you need a level of maturity. That's why I so often enjoy performances by older dancers, because they bring with it all this emotion and life experience that makes it rich and powerful. My advice, I guess, would be to have a life outside of dance, to drop back from that mental competitive cutthroatness, and know that you can achieve without having to be a completely bitchy and at other people, which I see unfortunately in a lot of young dancers, a real killer attitude, and I find that really sad, because I don't think you need to do that.
And now, what's your favourite form of dance? Because you do ballet and burlesque. And
I do know and am very familiar with a lot of dance genres. I still am very much a lover of modern ballet and contemporary dance, and I like dance that starts to break the rules. I really love to know the rules and work within them, and then I love to break them, and I think contemporary dance allows you to work with really interesting music and also do something new.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, how do we get hold of you to join Dance Like a Diva?
Dance Like a Diva. I have the website, dancelikeadiva.org. Facebook, Dance Like a Diva as well. So,
brilliant. Well, thank you so much, Sharyne. Lovely talking to you, and all the best.
Thank you.
I've got a lovely lady here, Winsome, chatting to us about her dancing. Thank you so much for coming.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for inviting me.
Absolutely. Now, tell me a bit about you and your dancing. You do burlesque as well as ballet?
Yes, I do a bit of everything.
Wow.
Grown up, my mum was a dance teacher, so I've grown up in the studio, and my dad was an actor, so I've also grown up in the theatre, so I've got both aspects.
So it's in your blood.
It is. It's unavoidable, yeah.
So what's your favourite then, your favourite form of dance?
I'm one of those weird people, I don't have a favourite, I love them all. Like, they all have value, and so I love burlesque because I love the cheeky personality that comes out. I love contemporary because I love how fluid it can be and how expressive it can be, and I love ballet because it has such a strong sense of tradition, but I think it still is very valid in modern society, because beauty is something that is slowly slipping away. I think we need more things that are just purely beautiful.
What do you think that dance brings to society?
Oh, well, an expression to start off with. We have such a strong sense of value for visual arts, and yet the performing arts are just as valid.
I agree.
Yeah, for our own personal expression. I'm just finding the burlesque now is such a great way of expressing myself as an older woman who's a lot more comfortable in my skin than when I was 20 odd. But I love Sharyne, she's fabulous. She knows her stuff, and I can respect that. As someone who's grown up dancing my whole life, we just go, yep, we agree on so many things, which is really refreshing.
Very helpful.
Yeah.
What makes a good dance teacher?
Someone who is relatable to start off with, can put dance language into normal language, but also someone who has a very strong anatomical knowledge as well. So you build the strength in the right places, and that's what Sharyne is very much like.
Yeah, and it's so important because you feel so vulnerable as a dancer or non-dancer anyway, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for talking to us. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
And we can find you on Facebook under the name of
Sugar Deramar. It's
Sugar Deramar.
Spanish. It means to spill.
Oh, very cool. Thank you so much, honey.
Thank you.
We'll see you guys again next time.